in a new hotel. Some of y'all real quick with the crypto. I'll be using it for your benefit. And that's fucked up, bro. Do better, y'all. Do better. Get y'all shit together, bro, because that shit is not the way. Let's get it poppin'. Damn. New hope. Okay, but I have to keep making reels to grow. So here's your reel. Ta-da. Connect out.
What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Welcome back to part 2 of learning how to be a professional blackjack dealer, hosted by yours truly, the professional thug dealer. Part 1, we went over the objective of the game of blackjack. We went over how to place the cards, how to draw the cards, how to shuffle using the 3 towers, how to hit, stand, double down, split, surrender. We did all that. Now we're going to take it a little advanced today, and we are going to learn insurance, what side bets are. So let's get it popping. This is part 2 for those of y'all who have not been tuned in from part 1, or for those of y'all who just can't read the title that says part 2. But let's get it popping. So let's bring it down. All right, guys. So very quick. So I didn't have time to get another deck, because remember I told you 3 tower shuffles mean just 3 decks. So these are Family Feud cards, you know.
So we're going to use it as a second deck just so I can do a 3 tower shuffle just a little bit more. Clearly, look at it, they're not even, but it's all good. We're going to do a 3 tower shuffle. This is probably not a good idea, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to just try it out, guys. Ready? 3 tower shuffle, remember, split it in half. Bang, bang. Take some. 1. This is probably not a good idea. Alright, whatever. That's 2. Then we're supposed to do this 7 to 9 times, but of course we still don't got that much in it. And you know what, we're just not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Scratch that. We're going to go back to just one deck, scratch that.
Alright, guys, we are back to just one deck. Alright, let's just do the shuffle real quick before we get started.
Bang, bang, split it in half. Bang, bang, split it 2. Bang, guys, that's 1 tower. Split it in half again. Bang. You know, I'm going to do y'all a favor. I am going to get at least another deck of cards so that y'all can really see it much better. 5, number 5 to 7 when it comes to that. So if I was y'all, I would practice getting 3 decks of cards. Because 1 ain't going to really cut it. You're not going to really be able to do a full shuffle. And really count 7 to 9 or 5 to 7. Bang, that's that.
Right here. Now insurance, right? Insurance happens when let's say we're playing with 2 people. Bam, you get that one, you get this one, you get this one, you get this one, right? So bam, I dealt that. Now my turn, bam. Scan a Kitten card. Now insurance is only offered when, hold on, okay, so y'all can see, hold on. All right, y'all should be able to see more, much better, much clearer. So that's the ace. This is when the dealer automatically offers insurance to everybody. So the game stops once the dealer gets this as an ace. The ace means that you have the chance to play insurance. Insurance also pays 2 to 1, just like a regular hand, which we'll go over as well, the payouts. But basically that means because I have an ace, I have a good chance of getting a 21 by either getting in any type of 10 card, which could be a 10, a jack, a queen, or a king. Any 10 value card is easy for me to get it with the ace, and once I get that, it's instantly game over. So we offer insurance, or dealers offer insurance, so that you can get a chance to either just rock out and just not call insurance. So therefore you're taking a chance that the dealer does not have blackjack, which means if I don't, we can continue to play the game. But if I do have blackjack and you didn't play insurance, that means you lose that. Whereas if I offer insurance and you're like, you know what, I feel as though you might get blackjack, so therefore you play insurance. So therefore, once you play insurance and then I flip it over and I do got blackjack, you don't lose no money because you played insurance, which is 2 to 1. So therefore, you don't lose the game. So therefore, it's a draw. You don't win no money. You don't lose no money, but at least you get your money right back and you can play again the next round. Whereas anybody else would just lost that money if they didn't play insurance. So that's what insurance means. So now let's see what this card is, because I forgot, honestly. So I would scan it after that. Well, actually, it will tell me if I got blackjack or not, the computer system. Then I'll have to just, if I got blackjack, then I'll just have to just flip it over, and this is 2 aces, so I wouldn't have blackjack. So clearly the screen would have just said no blackjack, and we would have continued the game how it was. So 13, I got an ace right there. We're going to be 10. We didn't see that card right there, so it would say no blackjack. Continue the game. We got 13. What you want to do? Hit, stand, whatever. I hate 13s and I hate 15s. Honestly, those are the only odd numbers that I hate. We want to hit this one. Too many, unfortunately. We got a 10 right there. What you want to do? Double down this. Bam, put it over there. We got double down 20. We already seen this one. This is a double ace, which is 2 or 12. We got to keep on hitting because we got lower than 16. Then for 14. So that now would just be 14 instead of 24. And then bam, that's game over right there. That is how you do, that is insurance. So side bets is easy as well. First let's do the payouts. Payouts for a regular hand win is 2 to 1. That means if you just win against the dealer, very, very simple.
I have, no, let's see if I have, the dealer has a 9, 17, and you have a 19. Bam, like that. The dealer flip this over. Bam, I got 17, you got 19, so that's a 2 to 1. You win that one.
Now we gotta do side bet because side bets play difference. So the remember, a regular hand pays 2 to 1. Insurance pays 2 to 1 as well. Blackjack, which I already know what that is, and you only can get blackjack initially in the first hand. So let's do this real quick, just to
get y'all familiar with this real quick. So we got it. We got that, right? Let's just say a 4. I say 4 3, right? Wait, no, I don't know. We do this, I think. Or we can just do this. And 2, and that. We'll do this. So I can see all the difference real quick.
Alright. So let's say we are playing the game.
And so that means you would have this. Let's say this person had that. I had this 3. Then we came over here for that. You would have
this, and then I would scan this card right there, and let's just say this card is right here. So this is what blackjack means, the initial 2 cards. So now the dealer got their last card, which is the hidden card, which means now the game officially starts. So instantly, if you start off with the ace and king, you instantly got blackjack. You instantly win the game unless the dealer have blackjack as well. So then there's a push, and the push means that, of course, you get your money right back. The game is over, but you don't lose no money, or you don't win no money. So you can try again. But that's an ace right there and a king, so it's a blackjack. A blackjack pays 3 to 2. A regular hand pays 2 to 1. The blackjack plays 3 to 2, so you get 3. So if you bet it like $10, you get 3 to 2 instead of a 2 to 1 instead of 20. So that's a blackjack. This is what I mean by that. So this is a 11, right? So let's just say he wants to hit 11. Let's say you just want to double down, right? Double down this one. Bam, now you got to double down 21. You feel me? Regularly, you want to hit it for a 21 or double down for a 21. Either way, that's not blackjack. That's still 21, which means the game does not stop. For instance, I had a 3. So there's no way I could get blackjack because I started with a 3. That's my initial 2 cards. This person had a blackjack, so this person automatically won. They basically just got their money, basically, even though you don't really get it to the end, but you basically just won and you basically got your money. But because this one is a 21 and not a blackjack, I, as a dealer, have a chance to, let's say I hit this and this is a 7, and then I hit, what's that? 3, 4, 7, right? 10, and then ace for a 21. Now that's a push. Because you already got a blackjack with the initial, you already won, it don't matter. But because you didn't get blackjack, but you got a regular 21, I still got a chance as a dealer to play. So therefore, if I get 21, that's a push right there. So no matter if you got double down, no matter how much money you would have won, it's a push, which means you get your money right back. So you don't lose nothing, but you don't win nothing because I got that 21. Now, if I had something else that's not a 21, if I had 17, 18, 19, 20, or too many, then you'd have won that one. So that goes between the blackjack and the 21. Side bets, right? Side bets are very, very, it's very, very easy. Let's go for the side bets. This actually going to be a part 3 to this. So we're going to end it off with the side bets. The video actually been longer than what I expected.
We take this out, we'll take this out. Or maybe do this. 6, 7, 8. Then we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. Then we will do this down. No, let's keep this right there. Take that right there. I think that's all, guys. Alright.
So for instance, let's just say we're playing with 1, 2, 3, 4 people right now, right? We're playing with 4 people. The dealer has this. Let's just say I don't have an ace. I mean, it don't really matter. But let's say whatever, I have a king. It don't really matter. I have a king. I have a king. This first player got it. They had a 2 first. I'm gonna put it right there so I can understand it more.
So let's say I was just playing a game, right? Just regular dealing, right? We're gonna put this face down so this will be easier for me, guys. You see what I'm saying? Should be easier for me. Put this right there, right? Oh, wait, no. That's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. Scratch that. Alright, like this. Alright, so I guess I have to keep this right here. That makes sense. So this is a king, right? That's a king. So let's just say this is a king.
This could be right there, right? So let's just say we did this, right? Let's just say that we went around. Handing everybody cards. So this is it, right? So let's say my hidden card is right there, but I have a 10 out. Okay, we already went through all that. So you got this, you got this, you got this, and you got this. So let's go with the first one. A flush. A flush is when you have when your initial two cards and my first initial card is the same suit. So for instance, this would be a flush because it's got a club, and then the dealer has a club. See what I'm saying? So that's a flush for you. A flush is 5-1. That's a 5-1 payout. So you bet it $10 and you bet a side bet, you instantly get $50, and that's immediately. Side bets are paid before the game basically even starts. The minute I scan this hidden card, you instantly get your flush and you get your $50 immediately before anything happens. So that'd be a flush. This would be a flush too because you got club, and it's a club, 6, 7, 10. This is not a flush because you got a club, a spade, and a club. So that's not it. Then we got this over here. We got 10s. 1, 2, 3. 10. So that's 3 of a kind. Your first initial 2 cards was 2 10s. My initial 1 card as a dealer was a 10. So that's a 3 of a kind, right? Because all 10s, 3 of a kind is 3 of the same number clearly, right? It's 6, 6, 6, 10, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, jack, 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 anything like that. 3 of a kind. That's the second best payout. 3 of a kind, that gets you 20-1. So for instance, this hand right here, this person would have got a flush. This person would have got a flush, 5-1. They bet it $10, so now they got $50 immediately. This one would have got a 3 of a kind. This one bet $10, which is a 20-1, so you'd have got $200 immediately. So that's before the game even starts. So therefore, if we'd have played, it don't really matter who would have won or who would have lost, but just for the game state, we want you to play anyway.
We got that. So then I got a 20 right there, so game would have been, yeah, if nobody hit, game would have been over. I would have won that right there, but it don't matter.
Because you already got your 3 of a kind, and you got your flush. Right, so now let's do, so we did a flush. Remember, it's a 5-1. All 3 suits, which is your first 2 initial cards before the game starts, and my dealer face up 1 card. Not the hidden one, but the face up 1 card. 5-1, 3 of a kind is 20-1. So now let's do a straight and a straight flush, right? So let's say if I had this, okay? Let's say we dealt the cards like this, bang, bang, bang. I got this, and then I go scan. Wait, this should have been right here. This way, actually, that's why. I would have scanned it, bam. Game starts immediately. Let's work with the flushes. Immediately, ready, club. That's a flush. So you got 5-1 payout immediately. We only betting $10, so you got $50. Straight flush, which is the highest side bet you can get on blackjack. 2, 3, 4. So a straight flush is when you have 3 cards going in consecutive order. So your first 2 cards have to be either 2, 3, a 4, 5, a 6 or 7. But then I would have to have, if you have a 6 or 7, I would have to have an 8, all the same suits. I'm telling you the difference, right? So that's all the same suits. I got 2, 3. You got 2, 3. The dealer got a 4. So that's a straight flush because not only do it go in consecutive order, but we all got the same suits. You see what I'm saying?
So let's do it this way. How about this? We'll do this. So forget that 7, we'll go right there.
So therefore I can tell you the difference between, because we already did flush and 3 of a kind, now straight and straight flush. So this is the difference between a straight and a straight flush. Ready? I got a 4 right there. A straight is when you have, once again, just like a straight flush, a straight is when you have a consecutive 3 in a row. You got a 6 and a 5, I got a 4. So 4, 5, 6, that would have been a straight. Straight pays 10-1, which is 10-1. So you bet $10, you would get $100. 10 times 10 is 100. You would have got $100 immediately before anything. This person would have got a 30-1 as a straight flush because not only are they going in consecutive order, like yours, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, but they're the exact same suit. So a straight flush, they got to be in consecutive order, but they also got to have the exact same suit, and then you get 30-1. So then that 10 times 30 would have been 300 immediately. While this one is a straight, it goes in consecutive order, but it's not the same suit. So you only get 10 to 1. So that's a 10 to 1, 10 times whatever. The $10 was $100, right? 3 of a kind, that's a 20 to 1. All numbers got to be the same. So that's a 20 to 1 right there. And then a flush is 5 to 1. That's when you just got to have the same suit. That's all. No order, no nothing. It's the same suit. So that, guys, right there is the difference between all the side bets right there. And that's what I recommend people to play. Even if you put like $5 on a side bet, right? Even if you put like, let's say if you want to bet like $10 a hand, right? Even if you put like $6 on a hand and $4 on a side bet, or 5 on a hand and 5 on a side bet, because let's say you keep on playing that one hand that you win with $5. Hold on, guys. But yeah, as I'm finishing it off, as I was saying, dang, I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, so the side bets, right? Very, very easy. 5 to 1 flush. That's when you all have the exact same suit. Heart, heart, heart. Club, club, club. Spade, spade, spade. Anything like that. The straight is you have your first initial cards and the dealer's cards got to be in consecutive order. So that's like 3 or 4. Then I got to have a 5. Or if you have a 3 or 4, I got to have a 2. Consecutive order, not the same suits. That's a 10 to 1. Straight flush is when consecutive order once again, 2 to 3, and I have an ace, but we got to have the same suit. So if you have a 2 and a 3 as a heart, I got to have an ace or a 4 as a heart in order to be a straight flush. Otherwise, you just get a straight. 3 of a kind, of course, self-explanatory, 10, 10, 10. Your first 2 cards got to be a 10. My card got to be a 10 or a 5, 5, 5, anything like that. But guys, that is part 2 of it. We got more in depth. Now we're going to finish off on part 3 on the next one, and that's when I'm going to really let y'all know when to get in and get out of a hand, when you're going to mess up the rotation, or when your rotation might be potentially messed up to where probably you need to get out because people's already messing up yours. And then we're going to really go over the term jumper, because those are the people that mess everything up. So until then, be safe, stay blessed, and not a mess, and less stress, and let's get it popping, gang, gang.